I knew deep down inside that I needed an education. And at the time, I felt, what better way to get an education than to join a gym? Problem with that is, I had never been to a gym before. I had no idea what I was doing, and I remember it so clearly because it was just so awkward. I walk in, and all of a sudden, people start looking at me, and it's like, why are you looking at me? You guys look great. You guys should go home. But it's getting me all sweaty, and like, that was my first workout because I was getting all sweaty. I'm like, oh, this is awkward, but hey, I'm breaking a sweat. Awesome.
What makes Jeremy different from other speakers is he paints a picture with his words. He doesn't let his words just go empty, and they all have meaning.
But that got me thinking, like, I'd been walking for umpteen years at this point. I'm pretty good at walking. And I don't know how you guys roll, but there's always 20 minutes in my day for Fresh Prince or a Family Matters rerun. So I was thinking, all right, you know what? No. 20 minutes, let's make a good decision today. So I jump on my noble steed of fitness, and I start punching in my weight. And it becomes like a little chubby auctioneer. It's like 155, 60, 165, 70, 175, 80. And then I get to 300, and it beeps. Beep. Nice and daintily. I'm like, wait a minute. There's still a lot more of me. What do you mean, beep? Beep. 300. I'm like, whoa. And so I just ham-fist at this point. I'm like, no. And it's like, I'm like, what do you mean? So ERR. So either this treadmill is now spitting country grammar at me, or I have now been told that I am too fat to be fat. And already overwhelmed by the scenario, I just lose it. I'm like, you know what? You are the most prejudicial treadmill I have ever met. You probably one of those cute little girls in their booty shorts who don't even sweat, they just glisten somehow. Well, you know what? No. You're getting a big, fat, sweaty, hairy dude, and I am making a scene. Fine, 300, we're doing this.
What I liked most about Jeremy's presentation was how real that he was, and how he made, his message relatable to anybody that was in the audience. He was able to add in humor and, just really, keep on topic and just keep the audience engaged as well.
Out of all the speakers that I've actually listened to, he's the one that, is able to relate with everybody, and it's just, he has his way of being able to connect, and it's just special how he does that. And every other speaker doesn't really talk about things that would relate with the people that they're actually talking to.
Because that was the first time I used humor as a way of acceptance rather than avoidance. And I finally felt the esteem of knowing I made the best decision that I could for me in that moment. And that meant so much more than the unqualified opinions of others.
I would encourage people to hire Jeremy as a speaker at their event. He is, the way he comes across is very organic, the way he connects with your crowd. It doesn't matter if it's adults, if it's children, if it's a youth. It's a very relatable topic that everyone can kind of buy into.
I laugh a lot, and not just because it feels great, but because it's also scientifically proven to lower stress levels. In an article published by Psychology Today, Chris Berline explains how the easiest way to reduce stress is by reducing cortisol levels, cortisol being the predominant stress-causing hormone in the human body, and the easiest way to lower cortisol levels is by laughing.
I would recommend Jeremy as a speaker for my next event because basically any other speaker I wouldn't pretty much like because they don't have the energy that he has.
I don't know if you've ever been to a pediatrician's office. If you have, you know there's a pamphlet for everything. If your child is choking, please help them. If your child is lonely, please help them. There's no pamphlet for that time your daughter punched the beloved class mascot across the room. So what do? You laugh. Because what else can you do?
What I liked most about Jeremy's representation was that he's always so open and he's not afraid to tell anybody anything. He'll let it all out because he's been through everything, and I want you to know that you'll make it.
I am done like a fine Christmas ham. Woo!